Hello, everybody. Hi, Viz. Okay, I'm over here on a learning experience. So, hi, everybody. How you doing? I'm Tashana, as I think most of y'all may know. But just in case you don't know, I'm Tashana, and I just love to talk about like the way that I live life now and things of the past. Um, I'm a off the cuff kind of person. Ask a question. We may can talk about it. Maybe not. Okay. Thank you very, very much. How would yes, how could I do, like, can you send out a link or anything like that? Hey, Misbehaving. Hey, Miss Bridging the Gap. Thank y'all so much for joining. Love and messiness in the house, too. Oh, hey, y'all. um, I got so many things that I can go live and talk about, and um, I didn't have any particulars right now at this moment. But well, let me say this. There was a conversation that was going on in the chat in one of my videos that I would have loved to have had a conversation with the lady. Her name was Sharon. And I'm sorry I didn't get the whole message, and I was tasked to get that information, but I didn't. But in one of my videos, I really want to make it clear that the videos that I make, I'm not doing them to disparage my mom. Want to make it very clear. I love my mom. She loved me the best that she knew how with what she had, that with what she was given to give to me. So I don't hate my mom. I love all my sisters and brothers, and they are alive and striving and doing very, very well. Um, let's see. And in the comment on that video was my mom slept with that lady's husband. I know the title sounds what it is, but the title was there for a purpose. But in that video, I'm not dishonoring my mom in my opinion. I'm telling my story in a way that it'll grab some people's attention, and maybe you would not, or you can tell somebody not to do these things so that you can prevent trauma or whatever to kids coming after that point. Good morning. Oh, is it afternoon? I don't even know what time it is right about now. Tina Battle, thank you for joining the live. You got any questions you can ask? Ugly by Choice, hi, thank you for joining. Hi, everybody. And oh, okay. Thank you, Misbehaving. Just found you on YouTube, and you're the kind of person I'd love to support. You're amazing. Thank you so much for supporting me. Hopefully that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to do something that and say things that and hoping that the things that I don't live through in my life is not just in vain. I've also had the question asked, the way that I speak on here, do I communicate with my family and stuff that way? What people really don't know, I'm gonna give away one good thing, is that they don't understand that the people that I'm talking about in my shorts and everything, they are actually watching everything that I'm saying and everything that everybody is saying back to me. So I've told them, you don't have to support what I'm doing. But I've talked to them previous, before I even came to YouTube. I talked extensively to my family and said, I want to talk about some of the things that we talk about, because I know without a shadow of a doubt that it affects a lot of people. I done ran into a lot of people. And what better way than to just come and say it out loud in front of everybody. I see a lot of people need a lot of stuff. Ain't nothing fancy about where I come from or what I did. Actually, I came from the bottom and rising up. So there's nothing really special. I'm just speaking from life experiences, period. Thank you so much, Ugly by Choice, for showing support. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tina Battle. Thank you so much. I don't know, just if anyone has questions right now, I'm like in the learning process. I love talking to people. I would love to have people come on and ask questions. Hi, Princess. You know, absolutely, I am from Guilford, Florida. Hey, I know exactly who you are. We went to church together. It's good to see you. Hi. Oh, and I was just telling y'all about this. Is my sister came in and revealed herself, LaShonda Banks. I am absolutely from Guilford, Florida. Yes. How are you? Thanks for coming through and showing support. Hi. Is Miss Kashaya? I can't really see that first letter. But hi, thanks again, everybody, for coming in and showing love. I really don't have a whole lot to talk about right now in this moment. I'm in the learning process of coming on here. I love to talk to people, and I would love to answer any questions that anybody got from things that I have posted. I don't ask everybody to agree with what I'm saying, but what I do want to do is I want to have a conversation about it, whether you agree or you disagree. Don't mean that I'm gonna change my opinion about it, but I'm definitely open to just having conversations with people. Okay, Kashai, I'll get it right one day, close enough. Thank you very much. But good morning, Jamie. Thanks a lot. Ain't she just as precious as ever? Everybody, I want to give a shout out to VS Icon. Over there on her page, there's always a little bit of mess, but sometimes in a mess you can find that there's a whole bunch of jewels in there. Go ahead and be entertained, but make sure you catch the jewels, because she really be spitting some good jewels. She done been a lot of places in life. And some hate her, some like her, but I absolutely love her and appreciate her for everything she's taught me over the years. So I just want to say shout out to her, VS Icon. But I'm just trying to read some of the comments, and thanks to everybody that came over from VS's channel. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in and supporting me. You know, even if you don't support me, I like having conversations about everything. I don't shut people down whenever they have a different opinion as me. I just want to have the conversation so I can see where you coming from and you can see where I'm coming from, because two things can be right at the same time. It's according to where you came from in life. And so sometimes we ain't gonna agree because we come from different walks in life. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Hey, the hood table, thank you so much. And yes, Precious, Miss Precious, I'm trying to get there, but for sure, when I came on here talking, it was one of the things that was, but I definitely wanted to come on here and like, I don't know how to be anybody else but me. I don't know how to act. I don't know how to pretend. So thank you very much, my flower, for supporting. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Sabrina Davis. Thank you so much for supporting. And I'm glad that just me simply telling my story, a lot of my stories, I'm not currently in those situations right now, but I'm telling the story because somebody going through those same things right now today. I'm not no preacher. I'm just a real sister. I don't even call myself nobody auntie because everything that most of things that I talk about, I'm talking to my sisters and everything, so they can learn how to be better moms, better parents. To help. These are the ones that's guiding the kids and everything. And when you're around other people, you can help spread it that way. I ain't no expert on anything, but I know I done been through some things in life, and I know what things can cause you and what things can make you gain. So, and I've been on the losing side and the gaining side. You can't have one without the other. You got to know what it's like to be low to be able to know, to enjoy being up on the high. You love how you said your son said he never ate McDonald's, but the catch is you cook for them. That's why. Absolutely. But for real, I'm looking at him. When my son said that, I'm looking at him and thinking, boy, you ain't telling your friend that you ain't never went. He said, my mom, we haven't been to McDonald's. We haven't ate at McDonald's. And I thought about it. And at first, I took it as, to be honest with you, I took it as almost like an insult, like he was saying something. But then I'm literally saying, I had to pause and think about it because I took that as like it was a dig for me. But when I looked at it the right way, that ain't nothing to be a dig at. It's because you ain't take your kid to McDonald's. I cooked for him. He loved what his mama cooked more than he cared about a McDonald's. Thank you so much for supporting me, Miss Mary Green. If you want the real, she will keep it 100. I talk with her because she keeps it 100. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. I try to all the time, and she know I don't sugarcoat things. If you ask me a question, it doesn't mean that I have to be right. You gonna get what everybody called me Shauna anyways. Nobody really called me Tashana. Certain people do, but not a lot of them. But I definitely try to keep it 100. You should definitely have the it. You definitely have the it factor. You are very personable. Only growth from here. Thank you so much, Wanda Denise. I'm glad you realized that it wasn't a dig. Yeah, sometimes, when you come from a place where you feel like people attacking you and stuff all the time, sometimes you can take things as an offense. And when he said it, I literally had to sit there and check myself because it was the way that I was perceiving it. It wasn't a dig for me when I look at it. And I seen a lot of people. I even seen in the comments where somebody said it was a flex, and I almost was offended by that. But I have to check myself sometimes to know. No, some people say they be flexing on somebody because they got on fancy clothes and fancy shoes and everything. No, I'm flexing on real life, baby, because you can't take them clothes and shoes nowhere. Thank you so much again, VS. I've been telling my sister and them about you for a very long time. You can even ask her, LaShonda VS is up in the chat. I've been trying to get you to watch her for a minute. Hello, everybody. Thanks again for joining this. This is my first live, so I'm doing a learning experience here. I'm so happy y'all here supporting me. Congrats on your first live. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much. Read the Heart of Philadelphia. I watched your interview yesterday. Rebuker sending you love. Thank you so much. I'm actually thinking about reading your beef sector book. Can you put the name of it again in the chat, and y'all go and support Miss Reed, the Heart of Philadelphia. She had a little thing going on over there. I seen where she wrote a book about a sector that's here in on YouTube. But support her. There's some jewels you can pick up in there too, you know, and have a good old laugh along with it while you're reading it. Thanks, thanks, Miss Bella. I appreciate again everybody who's subscribed and been watching my videos and everything. I really didn't expect this to happen this way, but I definitely appreciate you all. And I feel like in order for you to connect with the things that I'm saying, you must have been through some of the things that I've been through. And for that, I'm sorry. But on the other side of it, when you be able to go back and look at it, all of it will make you stronger for going through what you went through. So thank you so much. Yes, please hit the like button. Thanks very much. Go off, sunshine. Thank you all again for supporting me. Oh, there's somebody saying Miss Reed, the Heart of Philadelphia book is an excellent book. It's highly recommended. So, y'all go and support her, and check out her book. She wrote it. It's about, life here on YouTube in some sectors, Child, the way you talk and you think you've been going live, you are natural. I feel like I'm rambling on because I didn't come on here with like a subject or anything. I just came on here, just dive in and let's see what it do. Congrats. Lunch is over. Gotta go. Thank you for spending your lunch break with me. I really, really appreciate that. I'm so happy for your new turn of events. Have a great day. Thank you so much. I follow you all month. The fish fry was accurate. Thanks again. About that fish fry, a lot of people thought that somebody actually stole money. Nobody actually stole money. It was just people just want to say something. They came and asked a question about how we were doing. I answered their question and I said we were doing really good. We were almost at $1,000. And because we didn't reach the $1,000, it then turned into she stole the money, which I didn't touch. And when the money got counted, there were 4 people that was there in attendance to count the money together. And we all walked to that one person's house and handed that money over. So no money actually got stolen. Again, thanks again for subscribing, everybody. I never expected this much support. I appreciate each and every last one of you all. Hi, I got another sister in the house, Miss Ashley Banks. She's another one of the sisters that I talk about in my story, in my stories too. She's one of the kids. But there's going to be more to come when I'm doing my videos and stuff. For the most part, I try to be like, I'm no longer in, because this stuff is past tense. So I'm no longer, there's a point in my life that I was very, 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 very angry. And in the future, I may talk about some of those things. Yeah, in the near future, I'm sure they're going to come up because some people need to be talked to about their angers. I know I needed somebody to talk to me about mine because at a point I was letting them run very wild. But I'm not in the place of that. So whatever comes out of my mouth now, I want to talk about it as a I want to say it in a way where the people come and see what I'm saying, but not in a way that I'm like beating the person down. Now, I won't never say, because I can be I can be over the edge now, and I'm not one of them ones that you ain't gonna hear me say a cuss word, and I'm gonna act like I'm so holier than thou. That ain't gonna be me. But we definitely can have conversations. I love having conversations. Ask me a question, we can talk about it. Yes, we can. Um, Again, I like to thank everybody for coming to support me and supporting all of my videos and everything. Thanks again, Misbehaving. Miss Kathy said, hey, Tashana, I can talk for hours. Love your soul, full passion. You didn't sound like you hated your mom. It's 4 p.m. in Ireland. Kathy Denby, you are absolutely right. It's because I don't hate my mama. But I've been teaching my sister and them from the beginning of time that I can remember telling them that what happened was not right. I never talked to my sister them or my brothers them in a way that like disparaging my mama, but for a long time now I've been trying to tell them about what good she was, but she gave me what she had. My mom was also adopted, and I do believe she had lots of trauma to herself. Um, Again, I'm not here to bash my mom. I'm here to talk about what the truth is. So if you don't want to hear truth over here, I don't mind that you unsubscribe. I really don't. But I would love for you to stay and get involved in the conversation. But over here, no, there's not any hate for my mom. Hello, everyone that just coming in. Thanks for supporting me. Got to go to lunch. Thank you, Princess. It was good seeing you in here. Lord have mercy. Sister, good morning. Encouraged by BS onto video. The best of luck. Thanks very much again. Those of you coming in via VS Icon, she is somebody who I have supported and for the past maybe 5 years or so. And she's taught me a lot of things. Go over and check her out. There's sometimes a lot of mess, but out of mess, there are a lot of messages. Don't get too caught up in the mess. Catch the jewels and the message that comes out of the mess. That's what it's about. Share your experience and help someone else heal. Absolutely. Live your point, outpour of honesty. Thank you so much, Miss Stella Dixon. You're going to be great. Needs open and honest people with real life experiences like you. Thank you so much, Jazz. You're a blessing from God to me. I've never talked about what I've been through. I can relate to some of what you've been through. And I'm sorry that you can relate to some of the things that I've been through. I have suppressed a lot of the things that I've been going through. I've just barely touched the surface with the things that I've talked about in these videos. But I'm also not, I don't want it to be like a downer, because I like to lift people up and encourage them that even though you've been through a lot of the things that you've been through, it doesn't make you that thing. And for a long time, I've thought that thing makes me a horrible person. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. Because if you raised in a situation, more than likely you're gonna do some of those same things that was done to you, and hopefully not too many of them. But bad habits are taught, just like ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. So when you learn how to kick them, you kick them. Let me go back and read some of the thank you so much again. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. This is my first live that I'm doing. Again, thanks again to VS Icon for encouraging me to, girl, go ahead and hit that live button. You resemble some of my family members, especially my beautiful aunt who is no longer with us. Oh, she cute. She cute, Rhonda. Thank you. I'm just playing, y'all. Thanks again for the support. Anybody that didn't subscribe, please subscribe to me and give me a try, you know. And even if you don't like me, still subscribe. I want to know, is there anybody in any of what I said? I'm especially wanting to hear somebody ask me a question about the one video. I had somebody to say in one of the comments that they felt like I was dishonoring my mom. And I would like to know what people's opinion is about that. It's not going to change. It's not going to change my opinion, but I'm definitely willing to have the conversation. I put it on here. So there's a conversation to be had about that. You're making changes for yourself. Absolutely, J-Mac, I'm trying. Through all that you've been through, how did you stay so strong of a woman? Honey, behind those closed doors, I was shedding a whole bunch of tears. I've called myself stupid, dumb, everything in the book that you can think of. I didn't do it in front of my kids. I remained steadfast and strong, but my kids are learning this story of all what I have been through and what made me be how I was built as a person to be where I am. Your generation, the generations that came before you, is what built you up to be the person you is. And some of those things you have to take it with you, and some of them you have to throw them away because some of them didn't mean you no good. We just so interested in sugarcoating everything and pretending like stuff don't really be happening. And if we all pretending like things ain't happening, then we ain't moving nowhere. We just sit there and pretend like stuff ain't went wrong for us. So I went through a very long process of getting to this place, and I'm still not fully as strong as I did. I feel very, very strong at this point, but I still got a ways to go. I still got some healing to do, even though I'm in this place in my life. Your testimony will bless so many. Thank you so much. And I'm hoping that it does. And if it just touch one person, some of the things, or help just one person that I talk to, then I'm already blessed right there. I don't need a thing else to know that I've been through something that helped somebody else to get through. And some of the things that we do go in life, it is to help the next person that come along that may not be as strong as we was to make it through what it is that we made it through. Glad to be here to support you. Thanks, Silky Black. I'm glad I've caught your first live. I appreciate it again, everybody who made it in the building to show me some support. I'm glad you're live. I had watched all the videos. Thank you so much for showing support, you know, and hopefully I can come. Well, it ain't hopefully. I got a whole lot more to say, a lot. Hello, I just ran across your garden post. Yeah, I love my garden. I can be out in the garden for like 12 hours in a day. That's my thing to do. Wow, that's what I said the other day on one of your videos about my aunt. Keep your head up. It's not going to happen overnight, Queen. Thank you so much. I've been watching you for a while now. Thank you so much for your support. I love you, Mr. Shauna. Will you be doing any videos on gardening? I absolutely will be doing videos on gardening, but my kids like to help me in my garden. And so I got a lot of things planted right now. And my next things that's coming up is sweet potatoes and peanuts. And so I usually let my kids do those things, but I ain't too crazy about putting my kids on here on YouTube because I don't know if I can. Well, I'm gonna just skip past that right there. But We'll think about it. I like my kids love harvesting the things that I plant. It brings them great joy. So we'll see. We definitely will be putting more stuff up about the garden for sure. I think you were just speaking your truth. I absolutely was speaking my truth. Again, I ain't no. I definitely have read the Bible before. As a matter of fact, the entire Bible, I read it like a book. Do I have understanding of everything? Absolutely not. And I ain't gonna try to say I have understanding of everything. The things that I don't know, I'm willing to learn. I ain't gonna say that I know every single thing about what I'm saying. I'm speaking from the inside of me. And to be honest with you, God got a lot to do with what I'm having to say, but the Bible, in my opinion, doesn't have a lot to say. I'm more about the relationship that I have with God. And so, yes, there are times I definitely go to the Bible and reference them. I pull up a good old Google and a heartbeat to go and reference that. But real life have taught me a lot of what I know. No, I think you are living on your truth. Thank you very much, a new subscriber. Thank you all again for subscribing to me. I appreciate each and every one of you. You're not dishonoring your mom. You're honoring yourself by telling the truth. And I just want to know that if you are telling a truth, because I didn't say anything disparaging, so I already know that I was not dishonoring my mom. What I'm dishonoring is the act that happened. And I can talk about it, and it's not private because a lot of people knew about it. A lot. So this was not something that happened in private. And what you don't want your kids to know, don't do it in front of them. Plain and simple. Tashana, telling your truth frees you. It absolutely does, Miss Bridget. Yes, it does. You are beautiful just the way you are. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I love your accent. You make a great actress. The McDonald's story I thought was gonna say we only went we only we only went to the drive-through. No, nah, we wasn't going through the drive-through. No, none of that. Now I will say today though, I take actually, oh sorry y'all. Today yesterday I actually took some kids to McDonald's yesterday. It's not something that I do on the regular because I don't think McDonald's is particularly a healthy thing. But you know, kids, sometimes you do fun things for kids. So I ain't totally against them, but I definitely ain't for them either. I love the natural things that come out of my yard. Very true. My children say that often in a good way. New subscriber again. Thanks again for subscribing. Hey, Miss Charlie. Thanks again for coming over here to support somebody. Miss Charlie is again somebody coming from VS Icon channel. Again, please check out her channel. There's some mess involved, but there's some messages in the mess. So please go and check her out. And, you know, if you enjoy a little bit of a mess with a message to it, go up and pick up all the jewels that you need. Wow, so proud of you. Thanks, Divine Destiny. It's still me, Kenya, Charlie Sending. Yes, you are very strong. Thank you. I love your shorts so much. Thank you. Have you thought about doing a movie or writing a book? Rhonda, you don't. I have a really, really good friend, and with everything that I talked to her about, she done told me 1,000 times, girl, you should write a book. I just don't know how to go about it, and I don't know. I want to sit there and talk about it, but do I want to write the right type or any of that right there? Mm-hmm. But it don't mean I can't record something. Go ahead and hook it up for me. Your test will become your testimony. Absolutely, Global Empire. Your skin is beautiful. Thank you very much. You're breaking that chain that you live by speaking your truth. Yes, I am. And to understand what it is to be up under that kind of heavy, that heavy situation. And knowing that somebody else holding on to something like that, I want to say anything to anybody to encourage them to come up out of that place, even if it's just to tell one person. For me, my scream started out real low and mute. It's almost have like somebody having their hand over my mouth. Till I got to this point is where I'm willing to scream it to the mountaintops. Now there's a lot of people that haven't been there, but there's a lot of people that have not went through a lot of the things. I've been touched, misused by more than 5 different people, which leads to a whole bunch of different things. So I got a whole lot to talk about with the things that's went in my life. You know, people see you, and I'm a good person that when I'm going through things, I don't really say a lot to nobody. I talk to a lot of people about the problems that they go through, but I put on a lot of smiles for the things that I have been through, and don't say no a whole lot to people. I bury things. I used to. Well, I can speak differently about that because I used to be in a place where I hide my tears. I thought my tears was a sign of that's a sign of weakness. If somebody see you cry, that's the way I viewed it to be. Um, and sometimes people are actually thinking you weak because you cry, but I know my tears that I was crying because I was weak eventually turned into tears. And I'm trying to think of a better way to say it. Because when you go through the kind of things that I went through, there's an angry point in your life where you're willing to do and hurt any and everybody, and you don't care who it costs or how it costs them, even it costing yourself. So I've been in situations where I could have been taken away from my kids, because there also comes a point in your life that when you've been through that kind of stuff, you make a commitment to yourself to never allow it to happen again. And whatever that commitment is, you ready to follow through with that commitment, regardless of who it is that's standing in front of you. They can get ran over like a bulldozer. So I've definitely had those experiences too. Gardening can be very therapeutic. I started doing gardening once. I don't know if everybody heard the video about me getting the 3 loads of dirt dumped here in the garden, dumped here in the yard. But I was looking for something that was sensible. I'm not the kind of person that I'm going to no gym to do no exercise, no none of that. I ain't finna do that. So I had to find something. And I knew if my husband put something here in the yard that I didn't want there, and then I can say, well, I want this pile of dirt moved. So I'll do what I need to do. And once I made the commitment to my husband, just by simply saying to him that I'll do it, I followed through with what I said I was going to do. And the weight just fell off. And I started my gardening in little containers. And my husband got tired of seeing those little containers spread all over the yard. So he was like, just take over the whole backyard. So at this point, my garden is probably about an acre. So I absolutely love my gardening. What is your favorite thing to grow? Ooh, my favorite thing to grow right now is like me and my kids, the okra and tomatoes has definitely got to be number 1 on the list. And they love, I got one that love the strawberries too. They go out and pick them on a morning basis. I can't relate to your experience with that particular story. I have my own, but the strength you show helps remind me we're not alone. Your strength is a beacon of light. Well, I'm glad that it's a beacon of life. If that's the only thing that you can pick up for it, I'm glad you're able to pick it up and take it and run with it and make your own self stronger than what you are today. Even today, you're stronger than you was yesterday. I don't blame you for not wanting to show your kids, protect them. That's being a good mom. Yeah, I see that. I see that too. And I see sometimes my kids want to be a part of my videos, but I know people can be very mean spirited and everything. And you know, what I'm trying to teach to my kids, I don't need other people coming and try to tear down what I've instilled in them. So that's why I have, you know, thoughts of maybe not that, and I don't actually want to take away the that my kids love going harvesting what we've grown. Hi, I'm from New York and I came across your channel and something about you drew me in. I really don't know what your channel is about, but I'm here for it. My channel is just about everyday living life. I could be doing some of any and everything on any given day. I appreciate you being here and supporting me through whatever it is on that day. Stay live and get your watch outs. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. God is good. Yes, He is. Yes, He is. Even through everything that I've been through, I'm still gonna say God is absolutely good. Absolutely. And yes, everybody, if you can, hit the like button for me and subscribe. Life with Des Maria. Congratulations, Blue. Glad VS is sharing you. You have a story to tell to help so many. Hopefully that's what I can do. If I can tell my story that can help and encourage the next person, um, why not use the things that you've been through in life? Write the book, Queen, is going to help a lot of people and befriend you as well. God has been with you. He absolutely has. Know your tears are not weakness. Even Jesus cried. Thank you very much. You better manifest your growth. I hear you. Point taken. Well, you definitely have a new subject from me. Thank you very, very much. I'm praying you write a book and do a movie. You are going to help millions of people. My family members have held so many secrets, and your movie I could see touching them to speak out and heal them. I thank you so much. I feel like I haven't even hardly shared anything with anybody. And only my sisters and them here in the chat know that I have stories, and some of the stories that I tell, they have been very present and sitting right in front and still didn't know what was happening. Um, but I'm just amazed at how just a little bit, you all may not think it's a little bit that I share, but looking from where I'm sitting, it's about this much right here that I done shared. I agree. Her spirit is everything. Thank you so much. Now I appreciate everybody for saying like they like my spirit and everything, but there was a time where I was mean. I was very mean because I was holding all of this stuff on the inside. So some people, if they tell you that sometimes I wasn't a very nice person, I wasn't. I was angry for the things that had happened to me. Okra and tomatoes and strawberries. Girl, you are speaking my language. Yes, goodness. I would have some squash and zucchini up in here was for these bad borers, the borers that get inside the plant. While you have no idea how many people can gravitate to you and your testimony. Keep growing and shining your light with us. I'm definitely going to keep trying to. Queen 88 and VS hello. Thanks everybody for joining the live. I really appreciate y'all for coming through and supporting me. You know, I don't even know what to say. It's like I'm in shock that so many people gravitated towards what I was saying. I was just trying to be in a little corner and say, hey, I've been through something over here, and it turned out to be a big old hey, I'm here. Um, yes, that's right. Protect your children always. I am. I've always been that kind of person. Um, so I am gonna protect them with everything that I can, and the things that I can't, I'm gonna ask God to protect them. Congrats, sis. I've been subbed. I'm happy to see you win. VS class is going to blow up. I really hope Miss Kimmy, I really do hope her class blow up. I mean, If you go and you get so wrapped up in the mess and you miss the messages, that means that you are not paying attention. You solely there for the mess. I must say that. I know a lot of people say a lot of bad things about her, but I don't know anybody that if you get poked long enough, you will turn around and poke back. I've been one of those people before. I've also been a person that has poked at somebody because I was a hurt person. And I've also went to that person who I've poked before, and I've given her a written apology and told her that I'm sorry, even though it happened when we were back kids. I definitely, I definitely reached out to her and apologized, even though it happened when we were younger. Sometimes um, the apology that you have is not about healing the person, because I'm pretty sure she was past that, but it was about me going down my thought process, me going back on my thought process and thinking about what I did to somebody and how would I feel if they was doing that to me. So those kind of things make me go back and basically repent to the person for the wrongs that I did, that I've done to them. So don't think I don't got no wrongs, because I got a lot of them. You have a beautiful spirit. Thank you so much. Are you on TikTok, Tashana? I am not on TikTok, and Miss VS already done told me, girl, you better get over there, because probably your videos is already over there. So no, I'm not on TikTok yet. I don't even have TikTok. Okay, I'm here supporting. And again, I thank you so much, VS, for supporting me. I was getting bullied for Jet the Racer. I was getting bullied for a month. I got tired and beat the shit out of him. Was that the right thing to do? Let me know your thoughts. In my opinion, I'm gonna tell you like I told any of my kids, because I was a bullied person. I was bullied in school before. So I'm not one of those parents that tell my kids, don't put their hands on nobody and don't defend nobody. I tell them that people can do this all day long, but soon as this happens, you better defend yourself, because if you don't, and I'm telling you, I have to live by, everybody don't agree with what I'm saying about this, but you can ask my sister and I've told them from the beginning. The minute somebody do this to you and you don't defend yourself, mama, my sister don't call me sister mama. So that's the thing, we got an ongoing thing in this family, because there is a generational curse of people not raising their kids and everything. And so let me go back, because I'll be all over the place. I like to bounce around on conversations, but in my opinion, Jet the Racer, if you getting bullied, if you got 4 or 5 of them around you, come out that circle swinging. It's all I can tell you, and probably pick up a stick or something and start swinging it too. I hate to say it, but I have to be real with what I teach my children. I don't teach them to go out and be bothering with nobody, so I don't want nobody to bother them. And trust and believe, I'm gonna teach them to defend themselves. Period. So hopefully you stood up for your own self. Nobody don't stand up for you like yourself. I came across one video. That video led me to do a marathon of all your videos. Thank you so much. Your videos, so grateful I found your channel. You are a strong woman who speaks her truth. You're a blessing. Thank you so much, J Mac. I'm glad you stuck around, and I'm glad whatever I had to say, that it helped you. Hey, from Florida. Yes, Florida in the house. Please, please. Yes. Charlie sending love. I thank you so much for sending that. Yes, please like and share this live. This is my first live. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm all over the place. I'm reading questions and answering them. And this is very new for me. But I'm happy to be here live with you all. Um, Mr. Shauna, if you need to block the trolls, I can help you. All right, Miss Charlie. As soon as I figure, I'm learning. So I definitely see people that I recognize in here, and as I learn, you'll be highlighted if you know what I mean. But I definitely see you all, and I really, 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 really appreciate y'all. Y'all don't even know how much I appreciate it. Um, have to leave, chat. Get back to work. Thanks, Miss Kimmy, for supporting. It's still have a great day, everyone. That's why it is good to check in on your family because you never know what they are going through or have been through. Absolutely, sister. Here showing support out of respect for VS. Again, thank you very much, VS. And thank you all her supporters that came over and showed love. This is my first live. And I definitely appreciate everyone. As long as we're breathing, there are always opportunities for growth. Absolutely. If you ain't growing anymore or looking to grow anymore, there is absolutely no purpose for you to be here. If you just want to stay stuck, for what? No, I don't want to be stuck. I'm gonna run you on my channel. Oh, thank you very much, Silky Black. You too, Miss Kimmy. I agree, sis. So true. That's the way of the world, though. People can do anything to you, but once you react, okay, ugly by choice, you better say that because as long as you quiet and people running over you, as soon as you open your mouth and you start to tell the truth, everybody want you to shut up. I even had to tell my family about it. It's like everybody's so uncomfortable because I'm talking about the truth. How is it that it's me you're asking to be quiet? And especially you were sitting in the room watching as it happened and you still want me to be quiet? Come on now, we have to make it make sense, especially if you were present to see the things that were happening. It may be uncomfortable, but ain't we supposed to be going by what the truth is? If you've seen it with your own eyes and you heard it with your own ears, don't try and pretend like you did not see what you saw. It ain't like you screaming it to the mountaintop, but be willing to be corrected. I mean, when I go around people, some people say things to me. I've said it in this live already. I'm offended when they first say it, but my thing is anything somebody say to me, even it can be BS that somebody's shooting to me. When they say it to me, I literally take that thing and it plays over and over again in my head throughout the day, and I really go over it. But once I tell myself, no, you ain't do what they said you do, I'll leave it right there where it is and I move right along to the next. The way the world is set up, you can, yeah, okay, I read that one. I'm sorry if I'm behind reading the comments. VS sent me here. Can't wait to see your further growth and success. You already successful. Thank you so much. And if anybody don't understand why I'm just going live, when I came on here to talk about my life, I expected to do like this right here, maybe within a year or maybe two. I mean, I came on here, I posted a couple of videos. I took about a 2 or 3 month break because I was going through some other things. And I just felt like at that point that if I talked to somebody or I released any more of my energy to somebody else, I felt like I was going to die. But then just as fast as I had that situation, and within those 2 or 3 months that I took that break, I literally changed from feeling like I was going to die if I let somebody else take more energy from me to if I didn't talk, I was going to die. So that's what got me to this place. I needed to say something, but I didn't need to just say it. I needed to be able to yell it from the mountaintops, what I've been going through. And at this moment, I understand why I'm supposed to be yelling it to the mountaintops. And thanks to you all is the way that I can see it. I love how you start your videos. Hello, YouTube. It's so sweet. Do you still have the chickens? Absolutely. I still have the chickens, Miss Denby. I have lots of them. Lots and lots of chickens. I have 67 chickens right now at this point. I'm surprised you haven't heard them in this video. Welcome everybody, come in, please like, share, and subscribe. Absolutely. Thanks again, Ugly by Choice, for supporting me and everything that you do. Again, she's from over, I've seen Ugly by Choice and Mrs. And I don't say a whole lot when I'm in VS's chat because I'm not, I look, now I can't tell you that I won't be one of those neighbors standing on the side of the road watching what's going on or whatever. And sometimes I don't even go out the door for any of that right there. But if there's something that I can get out of it, I'm there to learn. And so it is entertaining to watch in some of the mess, but I see even VS's growth, her growth is, I can see her changing, that people don't affect her in the same way that they used to no more. I can definitely see her grow from the break she took from off of here to now. And so she may not be knowing how she's encouraging people, but I've stayed silent for a very long time, having said a whole bunch in her chats. Probably said something in there probably about 10 to 12 times over the 5 years that I've been watching her. And it's because I don't really want to be a part of the mess. I'm there to suck every piece of the message that I can get that can help me. And where is it that I actually want to be? Where I want to be in life is I just want to have peace. That's what I want. If I got peace, I ain't asking and begging for $1 million. No, none of that. Whatever I have, I want to be at peace with what I have. And where I am right about now, I have a great level of peace. Do I have full peace? Not yet, but I'm getting there. The right situation, anyone can do it. I beat my ex on live and glad oh Lord, not beat him, did you? Okay. I done told everyone, if you see me in a mug shot, I done kicked my ex. Oh Lord, all righty then. Well, you ain't the only one got one of those. So carry on. Hey, we got Virginia in the house, Nottingham, UK. I really appreciate you all for showing me love. Please like and subscribe to my channel. You know, if you have questions, I'm not offended by questions. And hopefully most of them are respectful. And I try not to. You know, you can take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the girl. So I do have tendencies that every now and then that hood girl will show up and she is not nice at all. But I try not to allow her to wake up. I really want her to die. I really want that hood girl to be dead. But some situations that you put in, it will bring that situation item. You know what? When I get to those situations, sometimes I'll be like, even Jesus was in the tabernacle turning over tables. So we gonna go on past that. Yes, you come off as very down to earth. YouTube needs that. The angel of joy. I do try to be, and I ain't looking for really people that be my age to talk to. I'm looking at girls that are younger than I am, that I see trying to make it somewhere in life, and I'm looking at it and I'm saying, okay, like one scenario I can give, and everybody got their choice, so I'm not digging on nobody. You got a choice. If you wanna live as a street girl, you can live as a street girl, be around the people who gonna teach you that. But if you trying to be somebody's wife or something over here, then be around people who teach you how to do that. Wherever you're trying to get at in life, make sure you positioning yourself around the right people to get where it is that you need to be. Again, thank you all the way from the UK. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, I thank you all for your support. Lord have mercy. You took a chance on me, and I appreciate you. Absolutely, absolutely. You was worth the chance to take on. Yes, absolutely you were. I'm on live right now. What you need?
Um, I was wondering if you want me to make lunch because I could make some burritos. And they want to come outside and they want me to go.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that. I'm on live right now so people can hear you. See you later.
Talk to you later, Mama.
Bye. Love you. You hear my 11-year-old and coming here trying to make some lunch. You want to make lunch? Go ahead, girl. You took a chance on me, and I appreciate that. Yep, it was a good one. It only gets better from here. I definitely hope and see that. Do you have STE equipment? You know what, you need to be gone right now. And that's my husband business. You are beautiful. I've been listening. You speaking facts. Thank you so much, John Holmes. I try. We appreciate you, Mr. Shauna. Your story, your support, and who you are is amazing. Thank you so much. Stay strong, beautiful queen. Where are you now? What do that matter? Right, I do agree. Um, let me tell. Lord have mercy. Let me. mm. You are so transparent. Your testimony will help heal others. Believe you can break a generational curse. God bless you. Thank you so much. I heard the chickens, LOL. I heard the chickens. My neighbor has a few. Yeah, yeah, for a little while, it was good for everybody to have some chickens because the store was tripping with them eggs for a minute. How much those things was. And I was oblivious to it for a little while because I don't have to buy eggs. And when I finally did see those prices, gee whiz. My HOA doesn't allow us to have chickens. I've been looking for property that I can build on to farm and have animals like chickens. Yes, it's definitely gonna be good to. I mean, if you got even if you live in an apartment, you got to grow something on your little patio and something. It's definitely going to be a good idea to have you a secondary way of getting food. And I can talk about that in several different ways because you can get food stamps. What's going to happen on the day when you go and you try to swipe your card in the store and then the machines and stuff ain't working that you can use your food stamp? What if you don't have cash? The things that people are allowed to do to their animals and stuff. I don't know if you want to eat what people do to their animals in these places. I raise my own chickens and stuff. I take them to slaughter, so I know what I feed my chickens. So then I know what we then putting back into ourselves, and that's the most amazing thing. And another amazing thing is when you grow your own stuff, put it up against the stuff that you get from the grocery store, and I'm telling you, there is a huge difference in the things that you grow at your home versus what. And you can start the same stuff that you're growing from the stuff that you got from the grocery store, and it still is 10 times better than what you're getting from the grocery store. I would like to see the chickens. Maybe you can do a tour. Yeah, maybe one day I can show you all some of my chickens and things. Yeah, but I have to get some mods on this channel that for sure. I could see you doing a chicken or animal on channel. Farmers and animal lovers do well on social media. Well, hopefully I do, because we sure got the animals. Amen to that. Salute. She's amazing. I'm glad you're helping her. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, thank you all for showing up and giving me support. This is so unexpected. I mean, I can't tell you how much I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Absolutely, Charlie. First day of class was amazing. Absolutely. We had a class this morning, and in class, I was encouraged to go live. Learned a whole bunch of different things. Somebody asked earlier, am I on TikTok? No, I'm not on TikTok. At least I didn't put myself on there. I don't even have a TikTok. But I'm probably on TikTok. I just don't know that I am over there. Back to work, but thanks for the hospitality. Again, you're welcome. I'm so glad you all decided to come in and show me some support. Absolutely, I can dedicate a full live to my story. Um, when I will do that, I'm not quite sure, but I'll keep you all posted. Have a good day at work. Mr. Shawnee, you did good raising all of the babies. I absolutely do, and I leave it open for them to be able to tell their story. I've encouraged all of them the same way I felt VS encouraged me as she's talked all these years. Um, I also encourage my own family to come on here and do their thing. So they definitely on here, and I would love for them to share their story from their experience with me. Um, yeah, yes, you're making me think about it a lot. But yes, I will be willing to do a live. How is your day? My day has started off absolutely amazing. And I feel like it's getting better from here. You better say I tried to teach my kids that and they had to bump their own heads. Now they're grown and want to go back. There is none of that. You have a soothing voice, which is a plus. Thank you very much. Eggs are still high, $7 for brown eggs. Well, I have what they call organic eggs. I only feed my chickens whole food. And for the first time, when I went in the store to check the price of it, for 30 of organic eggs a couple months ago, it was like $40 for 30 organic eggs. I was like, oh, I'm sitting on a gold mine over here with those eggs. Um, yeah, that's what I have. I actually have a mixture of eggs. I have brown eggs and I have white eggs. So I got all different kinds of chickens. Yes, they absolutely do. Grow bags are very good for growing on your porches and everything. You don't have to have property, a big amount of land or anything to make you a nice garden and grow you some things. Actually, when I first started coming on YouTube and watching VS, she had her little garden on her little back porch, and she was growing tomatoes and everything. So I mean, it can be very small as long as it do what you need it to do. What I'm working on now is I'm trying to learn how to put some of those things away, not necessarily by using electricity, because they pretty soon they'll be snatching our electricity away from us when they get ready to and turn it back on. We ain't gonna even get into that right now. But I'm interested in learning how to can my foods. I haven't learn that yet, but I'm definitely gonna be working on it because I grow a lot of food that can't we can't eat all at one time, and it needs to be stored, but I need a different storage system than just using the refrigerator. Back in the old days, the garden bought cows, pigs, chickens, etc. And you very rarely heard about the sickness. And you are absolutely right. I grew up, my grandma had all of those things. And you go back and look at all of the elderly people, the ones that's in their 70s, their 80s, and all of that stuff. This stuff was coming up in this world was absolutely unheard of because we was formed and raised on our own foods and stuff. The possibilities are endless. So many ideas, nothing but truth coming from you. Hopefully I do, but if I mess up, even good people mess up from time to time. I'm willing to, when somebody tell me that I'm not doing something right, I'm big enough to go back and search over it and see if I do. Sometimes we'll agree, sometimes we'll agree to disagree. I ain't gotta hate you because you don't agree with me. Like and subscribe. Thanks again for subscribing to my page. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hopefully you get something out of it. VS sent me. Thank you so much, VS, again. Um, Miss Denise, I am, if I'm the vessel that he used, it is more than a pleasure that he used me, because a lot of people think because you're the beat up vessel and you've been through so much, it's impossible for God to use you. He used me even with my little cuss words I say from time to time. It really don't matter. He still used me. And I'm still at times where I'm still so amazed. I talk to a lot of people, and when I talk to them, they don't tell me a lot of their stories. It's just from just some of the words they can say. I can have a conversation that's with them, and before you know it, I done hit on some of the things that they're going through on the inside, and they ain't told me nothing. But I'm not telling them about their story. I'm talking about the story that I've been through. But I'm just able to hit it talking to one person. So I definitely enjoy that he uses me. Enjoy your day. Bye now. Love your channel. Thank you so much for supporting. Say your name, Ali Mindy. I said your name. 75 now. I love green tomatoes, but keep them on the West Coast. Um, Good for you, Charlie, sending love. That you make your garden. Yes, I have to have me multiple things out here going. Um, Channel. Hello, Lynette Patrice. Thanks again for VS sending every. I'm gonna start a garden. I mean, anybody who starts a garden, when you get your first thing, go to the grocery store and get one of the things that you're growing from out of the grocery store, and try the thing that you pick from out of your garden. And I'm here to tell you, even an egg that you get from the grocery store does not taste like your eggs that you get from out of your chicken pen at your house. Hey, I can't tell you enough. If I can grow weed, if I can grow weed, I know I can grow some positive like the gardens. Who said the weed ain't positive? I mean, it grow from seeds, so I don't know, but hey, okay. My oldest daughter does a lot of canning. If you're on Facebook, there are a lot of gardening / canning groups to join. Yes, I definitely oh Jesus Christ. There's somebody that I actually I do watch on YouTube that does canning, and I really love her channel. As soon as I think of what her name is, I definitely will say to her. But even though I see those things, I am more of when it comes to learning things like that, I'm a more of an on hands type of person. I need to be face to face with learning that. And so I have found somebody who has a garden and everything, and she's willing to give me a class one-on-one. So I appreciate her for willing to walk me through learning how to can. My oldest daughter does a lot of canning. Oh, okay, on Facebook. Um, Canning groups to join. Okay, then I do canning too, Gemini. I love Chow Chow. It's so good. Mommy sector here. Hi to mommy sector. I'm not a lot of these sectors I could have went over and seen some of your videos and everything. I don't know what the mommy sector is, but I'm glad you came over here to visit my page, and I'd be willing to get to know somebody. I love to sit and talk to people, only people who want to have real conversation. I don't have time for game. I don't have no time to waste. I really don't. I don't like talking to people that ain't serious about the conversation they having. If you want BS, then probably need to move along. Store bought versus farmers market, no comparison. You absolutely right. I like your channel, a nice chill spot. Thank you. I'm glad you feel comfortable over here. I ain't here to make anybody discomfortable. If you have a question or something in the chat, I mean, I got so many comments and things, and I'll never get through any of those things. But in a live or whatever, just as sure as I can catch a question, I am willing to answer it. I'm willing to sit and have conversations. As a matter of fact, I would love to network with different people. I like to see, how you can. You can have your thing over here. I can have my thing over here. We talk about two completely different things, and those two things can be right at the same time. Whether we see it wrong, right, or even different, I just think this is also. This is also one of my brothers that just came through. He's a big part of my story, is Ken Banks. I'm really encouraging them, but too, some of the things that I talk about, everybody don't like to talk about it. So I don't force anybody, but long before I hit these pages, I had a long, extensive talk with my family about the things that I want to talk about. And I told them, hey, if it's not something you want to participate in, because I'm not trying to drag them down or into whatever it is that I'm deciding to do in my life. And I can respect that. But if they decide that they want to speak on it, come on, join on in. Garden to table, yes. Will you do a garden, uh, um, a garden and chicken? I can tell you about what I know about raising chickens and stuff. And in my situation, I keep my stuff very simple. I don't do a lot of hard things, but yes, that is some content that I can do later. I actually already have made a video for the first time. I went to actually have my own chickens harvested that I raised myself, and it was quite an exciting, event. So I will eventually upload that, but I don't know how to do all the editing and everything. So I'm learning as I go. I know that's right, Lynette Patrice. When you grow your first thing, you absolutely do it, honey. When I first grew, my first thing was a squash that I harvested. Honey child, I took all kinds of pictures. I had the squash laying down next to my hand so you can see what size the squash is, like it was a little itty bitty baby. Yes, I did. I represented for that first little thing that I grew. Store bought versus farmers market, no comparison. You show right, Dana Blue. They don't. I can't even explain to you all the big difference. If you ain't never tried to go to somebody who got a garden or something and ask them, can you have something from out of their garden that you personally know, and try what they got at the store. A tomato don't even taste the same. No comparison from my store. Different. Very, very different. Will you do garden and chicken reviews? Yeah, maybe I already answered that. I love real conversations. Me too, Lynette. Black Girl Major, I'm trying to link with the mommy sector. Okay. Y'all link up with VS Icon. I mean, she got a lot to offer. And when she can't offer, she know when she sees something that something else she can learn from. I've learned so much from her. So again, good person to be linked up to. Um, Garden to the table is the best food. It absolutely is. Yeah, my brother told me to talk my stuff. You know I always do, brother. Do you have any strawberry updates for us? Um, I don't know what was happening. I haven't been a great big strawberry grower, but this was the first year that we was harvesting strawberries in the way we did, and the plant multiplied real huge. So I've separated them and made a whole bunch more plants. So I'll do a video about those strawberry plants, and so you all can see what's going on there. I don't have my garden anymore. I'm sure you already know. Let me go. I need to put my garden back up. I want to grow my own herbs and spices. Yeah. Now I don't try to I've tried to do that before. I wasn't successful at growing none of the spices. Probably because I didn't try hard enough, but I need some mommy sector folks. Y'all hear VS say she needs some mommy sector folks. I mean, go over there and do an interview or something with her. I mean, she is a great person to network with. I don't care how many people that have networked with her and came apart. I'm telling you, these people got to see that she's a good person to network with. You don't gotta like everything that she do. She know how to network. She know how to teach you some things. So I'm telling you. She absolutely is a great person to get to know. It's according to what you're going to get from a person when you're going over there looking. I mean, some people ain't looking for what they can some people looking for what they can just take. Everybody ain't looking for what they give. I feel like she do both of them. She gonna go there and she gonna get what she need, and you better take what you gonna get while you there and go your separate ways, do your thing. But this live has already done more than I even thought it was when I first started out. I didn't know what I was gonna say over here. I was encouraged to go ahead, girl, go ahead and take that leap of faith. Honey, I jumped out here. I don't got no piece of paper in front of my face telling me what it is that I should do. I'm here. I made it. My first live. And I thank you all for being a part of it. Can't wait to see your strawberries. I just got some from Kroger's. I know yours are probably much juicier. And do you know the strawberries that you get from Kroger's, just take one of them. Take a knife and peel just the skin off of it. Eat the rest of it. Lay that skin on a paper towel and just let it dry up right there on the paper towel and flake those seeds off into some dirt. Put some water on it, cover it with some plastic over the top of it, let it sweat. Before long, you'll have some little strawberry plant. That's how I'm only telling you how I started mine. I didn't go buy no fancy this, that, and the other. I even seen somebody say the other day, stop telling people how to grow food out of their food in the grocery stores, because the grocery stores are starting to spray stuff on the foods. Well, I heard what the person said when they told me to stop sharing that kind of information, but honey, that still don't stop people from spraying stuff on the stuff in the store. And that's why it's good to encourage people to grow what they grow at home. So then you ain't got to worry about what them people at the store spraying on their stuff. And that's just it. Subscriber, my sister sent me to your live. Well, thanks, sister, for sending you over here to my live. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all so much for liking, subscribing. I could have never seen that this was gonna happen. I was only coming to vent and do my thing and maybe, go on a steady incline and go up, but it just did like this right here. And I have to say thank you to each and every one of you all for making that happen. I'm going to try that with strawberries. Yeah, go ahead and try. You already got the strawberries there. This is what I'm talking about. The food you get from the store, go ahead and try and grow it. Even when I peel potatoes with a potato peeler, I can just go outside and simply, where there's dirt, I put those peelings in a patch of dirt, and I promise you on everything, those peelings you done shredded up, they grow potatoes. So why wouldn't you want that? Use it while you can, because they say they starting to spray stuff on the food where you won't be able to grow the stuff that they get from the school. So um I had to come back. Girl, you done took off and you're flying now. Love this life. Yeah, Jamie, I've been seeing you up under the comments of all of my videos, and I truly appreciate you because you were like one of them day ones that was there, scooped it up right there from first day. And I thank you for supporting right from the very beginning. Hey, Battle, born my beautiful sister. Blessings, everyone. VS sent me just subscribe. Thanks you so much, Exotic Queen. Um, Now I really need to figure out how I can put some moderators up in here. And I really don't know how I'm going to do this, but I see Charlie sending love, and I know Charlie. Charlie doesn't personally know me. I don't personally know Charlie, but I am a person that sit back and watch how people move, um, how they are to the person that they doing things with. And I done seen Charlie as a true rider. And if you will be Charlie, I would love for you when you can to join over here and help moderate my chat, because I sure don't know. I don't know anything about it. I watched you all move in action, but um again, when I come somewhere, I see the moderators and stuff in the chat. But when you see, if I'm in your live or I'm there, I say hello. And if I stick around, honey, there's a message you giving, and you probably don't even know you giving a message. And I'm there to suck the life out of every piece of the message that you giving to me. And so in return, I hope that I'm doing everything. I mean, if the things I've went through, if it ain't helping somebody, then I've went through it for nothing at all. So whatever that I can give, whatever olive branch I can throw, pick them up, honey, light some fire to them and keep yourself warm. It is what it is. You'll get there. The way the squirrels are set up in my yard, my garden will be. You know people eat them too. No, I don't eat no squirrels, but I know some people who do eat squirrels for real, for real. um, but VS, you already know that I don't really know what I'm doing just yet. So I'm kind of like trying to play with this. And I think the people that are in here that are supporting me um at this time. Oh, I learned it. Say something else, Charlie. Yes. And when if my sisters them and my brother can put something else in the chat, then I definitely want to make them into a moderator. Um, it's the groundhogs for me. They eat up everything. Oh, I have those too, and I never really tried it. You very welcome, Charlie. Um, my dad told me something last week, and he said if you have the groundhog and the mold problem or something, like you can set a fire in your yard and spread the ashes all over the floor and that all over the ground in the area that you want to garden in, and it is supposed to help you be able to get rid of those things. I don't know how true it is. I've never tried it before, but my dad says it, and he's definitely the gardener. That's where it came from with me. And again, thank you all for subscribing to my channel and showing me support. You guys are absolutely amazing. Color people love cars built by straight white men, such as Mercedes, BMWs, Ferraris, Maserati, Lamborghinis, so forth and so on. Yet color people want all white people dead. Hmm. Um, okay, Bryce Cooley. I haven't met a white person yet that I wanted dead, but okay. I got a blue dress. Amen. It looks good on you. She did that. All you have to do is find the mold tunnel and smoke them out. I also heard that you can give them you can stick what you call juicy fruit. Juicy fruit, a piece of juicy fruit, you can stick it down in the hole too, and if they eat it, then you know what happens then. They don't want us to say those words. Okay, then thanks for letting me know. Cause right now I ain't discriminating against nobody's comments or anything because I really don't know who the people is. But like I said, I'm here on the learning. I'm learning as I go, and you all are teaching me. Thank you all my teachers up in the chat. Y'all show me how this thing go. The South Memphis show, you do gardening too? Yeah, you heard that too. Okay. Chewing gum in the hole. Yes, they say put chewing gum in the hole. And I see ground moles around here, but I do a lot of um I got a lot of raised beds, but I also do gardening on the ground, and we definitely have a mold problem, but they haven't been a problem for me. So if they become a problem for me, I'm definitely gonna try what my daddy said. My husband been trying the juicy fruit. I see the juicy fruit disappearing, but I ain't seen the moles go no. I ain't seen none of the moles go nowhere. I heard that too. Chewing gum in the hole. Say Reggie, hey there. Piece of peppermint keeps them away. Also, I will definitely take note of that right there. But I like to eat peppermint, so I don't know if they're gonna get the peppermint. So, I like you to where it is from. But yeah, I again, this live has been so much more than I even thought it was. Anybody else got any more questions about any of the lives that I've did so far? Child not juicy fruit while I'm learning. Yes, that's what my husband has tried is the juicy fruit, and just take it and he just put a slit like in the little trail what you see them going through and put it down in there. I don't even know. My aunt got this shirt for me, so I have no. Shout out to Auntie Cheryl. She got me this shirt, so um, and it's actually a long sleeve shirt with the the roll up thing on the arms of it and whatever. Have a beautiful day, people. Absolutely, everybody have a absolutely amazing day. Right now, the heavens about to open over here. It's already thundering. So you know where there's thunder, there's lightning. Where are you located? Do you know your garden zone? Um, I'm in Florida. That's for sure. I'm in Central Florida. So you are you can manually do it by waking up at sunrise and watching for your ground to move. When it moves, that is the mole. You have to stab that area with a pitchfork. Oh Lord. The South Memphis show, I ain't got the heart to do it. I got somebody who can hey, who can do that for me. Um but yeah, I heard they do cause a lot of destruction. I just have never experienced it, and maybe I might with my sweet potatoes this year. We'll see. I was supposed to dig them up on the 10th, but sometimes I let things go a little bit longer, to make sure they all right. So I'm guessing Florida down south. Yes, I am. Yes, Sister Gold. Yeah, I see a lot of people from back in the days remove their goals. My kids all have had a ongoing joke. They whole life at school. I had one son used to tell his friends at school that I'm a gangster or whatever. But when I used to go to school with my kids, all the kids know you. Boy, your mama ain't no gangster like that. Your mom, I'm a very well spoken person, and I heard earlier today that sometimes when you got gold in your mouth, people make assumptions and they kind of label you. Well, we'll see how that go. Um, and then if I get them taken out, then it's are you willing to pay for them to get done? I'm just joking, but actually, I don't see myself changing them no time soon. So I'm gonna be cheesing all the way with these goals that I that I paid my money for. I shared my Facebook. I know people will enjoy you. You're a breath of fresh air, so beautiful and sweet. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Hey, Miss Shauna, our internet auntie. Well, hey, auntie, baby. Thank you, Miss Lindsay. Your accent. I don't care. I'm in Tampa. Exotic Queen, then you right down the street from me. You said you I got an accent? What? I will be right here watching when I can. I absolutely thank you. And I'm gonna be clicking because I when I go to certain people comments and stuff, I always see do they have a channel, and I'm not always looking for people who agree with what I'm saying. I'm here and I'm willing to learn, absolutely learn. I love learning. I love having conversations with people. I don't think I'm right. I'm real strong in what I believe, but I don't. I can leave a conversation and you will feel like I'm mad at you when I left the conversation, but I'm not. And I'm the kind of person that can call you and say, I feel this way in the beginning, but I replayed what you said over and over in my mind. And now I have an understanding. And then I want to get the understanding of where that person was coming from when I was talking to them in the first place. Because sometimes you can get an attitude so quick or something about something somebody said, but you don't really have the fullness of what they meant, or we don't take the time to try to figure out where they're coming from with what they're saying. So um, I'm open for conversation. My mama had gold teeth in her mouth, and she was a sweet lady. That's very nice. I've met a lot of people. A couple of my daughter's friends have seen me before and said, "Oh, I bet your mama's so ghetto." And it don't mean that I won't have times where, cause I can be ignorant and ghetto with some of the best of them, but being ghetto and ignorant don't get you a whole lot of things. A lot of the times they keep you in the ghetto and keep you being ignorant. So even that need to be thrown up in the air from time to time. The exchange of ideas is priceless. Absolutely. I can't tell you how many people I meet on the regular. I help them, they help me. In a lot of situations, I've been on the take side of it, where everybody taking something from me and don't necessarily give anything back. But the relationships I have been in as of lately have been having that balance of somebody pouring into you and vice versa. Y'all taking from each other. So if we taking something and giving something back, there's no way all of us can be depleted if we all taking and giving back to each other. So that's what I love. Please like and share. KJ Africa. I was originally from the ghetto, so I get what you mean. Yeah, and if you born and raised in the ghetto, I don't think you should lose those things that you learned in the ghetto, because there's two sides of the road. Learn them all. You can be able to walk the line. So it's a different lifestyle. Some don't understand. I tell you, it's not easy to be from the ghetto. You gotta be strong. You right. Balance is what I'm talking about. Amen. I'm telling you that balance. that balance thing. I'm a very compassionate person. When somebody going through things, I don't mind sitting on the phone talking to them, trying to help them talk through the issue that they having or whatever. And I'm the kind of person, like, I want to go at it with them until, like, there's a great understanding. Um, and sometimes I do it to a fault, where I've truly depleted myself trying to help somebody. So there's been times where I've had to go, and it's been hard to do. It's like, shut off the phone and just put your own self in the hospital and gather yourself. So again, y'all hear that rain? I love the rain. And I can sometimes I wish I could just get me something and sit out in it. I love the rain. And at one point in my life, I loved the rain so much because I felt like the rain was like God's way of showing me He heard my tears, He heard my cries when nobody else ain't. Nobody else didn't hear what I was saying because I was ashamed, truly ashamed of the things that I had been through in my life. So the exchange of ideas is priceless. Yes, it is. I was originally from the ghetto. It's a different lifestyle. Some don't understand. I tell you, it's not easy to be from the ghetto. Balance is what I'm talking about. Facts, and your blessings will come back tenfold. I definitely appreciate that, exotic queen. Tashana, what's your cash app? Um, you might be mad at me about that, VS, because then it has my last name on it. So I'll talk to you about that. Or you heard what I just said, VS. What is your name? My name is Tashana. I'm life. My channel is Life with Tashana. So I'm not ghetto, but the South people straight shooters and can peep the BS. Absolutely. I can't stay in a conversation long with a person once I get that energy of, yeah, no, you not. I know when somebody is BSing with me. It took me a minute to get there or whatever, but you can feel it. I am in England. Hello, all the way over here from Florida. You're doing great. Thanks again, Bridging the Gap. I appreciate you. And again, Bridging the Gap is somebody who I told earlier. I feel like me and her can have some great conversations. Um, just because of the walks in life we both been down. I would love to sit and have a conversation with her and, see what hers was like and what mine was like. And I'm sure we can get some good old laughs out of it too. Balance is definitely needed. Absolutely. It was also and I would like to say, when we talk about balance, when you got a person and they in front of you and you feel like I keep telling them the same thing, or I keep doing the same thing with them, when you start feeling yourself be frustrated in those positions, sometimes it's time for you to back away from them so that they can filter the information that you done given to them. Sometimes it's time for you to say to them, I've given you enough information, and this time I need to see you put it to use. And so that they can grow in their own way, because sometimes we get in people way when we trying to help them too much. It was also fun times. The block parties, the community. Absolutely. Absolutely. We definitely know about them block parties and stuff. um, I'm going to keep you in my prayers. Yes. Would you ever come to England? I can't say what I won't never do. I could come to England. I've never flown anywhere that far before. The first My first flight was to Virginia. And I still ain't too crazy getting on no plane to fly back there. I'd rather take the road trip any day. Um, so England, that's a long trip, but I can't say that I won't do it. I need a lot of prayer to do it. Okay, yes, I see you. I love the rain and a good thunderstorm, and that's what's happening right now. I'll turn my camera around so y'all can see a little bit of what's happening. That's the school. I heard you. Sorry, y'all. I had to step away just 1 second. I should have said something. We need to get her a new one. Absolutely okay. Let's fix the name first. Okay, I will. Just doing what you're doing. You're somewhat of a life coach for those who are listening to you and your blessing. Jamie, I love to hear the sound of the life coach, but all these life coaches and stuff that I done seen, I ain't one that I don't like I definitely wouldn't downgrade nobody. I don't care what it is that people going through. Everybody needs somebody from some point in their life to talk to them and boost them up. But some of the things that I've seen where people call life coaches, I don't want it. I don't want that name because I ain't that person, but I understand what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. Rain is my favorite weather. See that bridge in the gap? I told you it's something. I see you. Change your name. Change your name on Cash App before you post it online. I absolutely will do that. Do you have a dog or a cat? I got several dogs. I got a lot of animals. You will be monetized just a few more lives this week, and you're good. I really, really appreciate you for encouraging me. And in the beginning, when I first hit live, I felt like all butterflies and stuff in my stomach. And right now, I just feel like I'm on the phone talking to several people. So, where I didn't think I would be in the comfort zone, I'm comfortable doing talking. I'm a talker. I'm honored to be working with you too. Yeah, I think we're gonna do good work together. We two strong-minded people. In the beginning, when I first met her, I just said, I don't know if I really want to talk to VS because I'm not a person. I don't like to bump heads with nobody at all, and I viewed us as two strong people. But I know too, I'm learning that two strong people don't have to bump heads. They can get along just fine, especially when two people understand that you have your opinion and I have mine, and it can work just fine together. We can bounce off of each other. Absolutely love it. Can we see them? You want to see my dogs? No, not right now in the rain. I'm in another part of my yard right now, trying to be out of the noise in there, but the rain is making a whole lot of noise. I'm inside of one of my little places that we're working on inside the yard. So I had some very exciting and unexpected visitors, expected but unexpected visitors this week, and I'm very excited about them being here. So it's a little noisier inside of my house than usual, and I don't even care about it. I love that it's noisy in here right now. I understand what you mean, and I understand where you're coming from. You are real. They are paid. I understand. Yeah. And I pray every day. I'm not monetized or any of that stuff, but I always pray because there is like an excitement of actually getting paid for what you like to do. But I also don't want my head to do like this. So I'm always constantly on that thing of saying, I don't want my head to blow up. I want to stay humble as possible. Very humble. I came on here with my hair as natural as possible, all shriveled up. Right now I got little plaits in my hair or whatever, and I'm just a natural person. So if you bump into me outside or walk at a store or something else, I'm just there's nothing uppity or really that exciting or whatever. I'm just a regular I call myself a country girl because I love the life that I'm living at this moment in my life. And that's where I want to stay at. I want to stay humble no matter how many people come around. Because I think about the times that I was going through and how many humble people God placed in my life. And I'm telling you, for every one of them that He placed there, I am so grateful for each and every one of them. And VS is one of those people. I don't care how nobody else view her or think of her. Honey, I've been definitely able to sit in amongst the mess and see every single message that was just shooting at me, message after message. I'm telling you, there were jewels there. So in any mess, find the message that's for you in the mess. I'm sure one day you all will be able to see my dogs. I have two dogs, one little Chihuahua, and I have one little bitty. He a pit bull mixed with a whole bunch of other stuff, but nonetheless, they cute. But yeah, we got animals and we stay with animals. In the old days, Big Mama would make you turn everything off. Hey, right now, my husband is much older than I am. He already hollering out. Well, and want you to get off this platform, get off this phone and everything. So he definitely like the old school person. My grandma never used to be like that too. You're not new to this. You true to this. Thank you. I understand what you mean, and I understand where you're coming from. You are real, they're paid, I understand. I like the young sister that, I'm like the young sister that's spoiled. Yeah, I can't say that I've been that spoiled, but that is definitely a perk. I think I'm in a place where I'm starting to be spoiled. And two, for you to be able to be spoiled, you have to be able to accept it. I have a hard time accepting people trying to do nice things for me without me feeling like I owe them for what they do for me. If somebody do something for me, I'm always looking for a way to give them back something because I don't want to owe anybody anything. And I don't know how to change that about myself right now. So that's another work that I'll be working on. My Big Mama would even unplug the items. Hey, I hear that. I'm sure the inside of the house is on silent. Everybody's sitting still. We will be fine. You are cute. Thank you very much. Y'all will blow up together. Claim it and insurance. We already done claimed it. Already claimed it. See the evidence of it. I love when people are authentic. It's nothing wrong with that. I hope you get monetized because you deserve it. You speak your truth, and I'm thankful for your channel. I appreciate, again, every single one of y'all that's up in here, and the ones that ain't even able to be up here, but click my link to be able to show me some support. I really appreciate that. VS definitely gives gems. She absolutely does. Hi, you are so beautiful. Thank you, Fatima. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's in the progress. Look at how you came on VS Live that day. Oh, you were in there. And now look, God sent you to her for a reason. I believe that with everything in my heart. I've already told VS that I've had a prayer going on for a long time. You can ask my brothers and sisters. If somebody say they coming over to my house to visit, I'll be like, well, I'll be praying that if it ain't meant to be, I don't want you to come over. And I'm true, that's the kind of person I am. If I'm not supposed to be around you, I don't want to be around you. If I'm not supposed to be talking to you, I don't want to be talking to you. Like I heard somebody say yesterday, I have no more time to waste. So whoever I'm connected to or whoever I'm dealing with in the moment, I want there to be a purpose in the connection that we have. Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'm so amazed. I have 52 people in this live. Absolutely a blessing. Facts, protect your energy. I'm telling you, I do it. And I hope people don't take offense that I do that. But then again, I really don't care if they are offended that I say that. Because guess what? On the other side of that prayer is if we supposed to be together, ain't nothing gonna happen. We gonna be connected together, and that's just what's happening. But I'm letting it be known that I be trying to pray people away. And for the ones that don't get prayed away, I absolutely know that there's a reason why we're connected to them. Whether it's good or bad, good, bad, or indifferent. Whatever it is that I'm supposed to get out of it, I want it all. What's for me is for me. That's protected with social, and I feel that. Yes, we love you. Thank you so much. Hey, Tashana, I hope everything goes well for you. Terry, actually, a lot of things are going right for me, and I hope the rain noise ain't affecting too much of what y'all can hear and everything. Let me know. Let me know if if it is making a whole lot of noise. Everything is going good for me at this time. What you hear me talk about are things that has already gone through. My sisters and brothers, they are adults. I can look back at the situation, and I also feel like it's God's divine order that I'm talking about the stuff that I'm talking about now, because everybody is adults now. There are no underage kids or situations, and I feel like the people that are expecting loyalty from me and me not to say anything, they didn't show me any loyalty or anything. Haven't apologized, haven't owned up to any of the things they do. So I'm going to speak on them so that people that's in the same situations, they can see that there's a different way for everything. There's multiple ways to skin a cat. We all ain't got to do it the same way. There's different ways. And for those people who need the way that I did it, I'm here and ready, willing to give it to them. The next time you go live, your questions are going to go so fast, you're not going to be able to keep up. And that's a good thing. When y'all hear that lightning, I know my husband finna absolutely go crazy. So, again, I appreciate everybody for being in here. I really do. And again, I thank you so much, VS, for encouraging me to take that extra leap of faith today. I really, really do. Because I was iffy about that, but you ain't leave it as a question. You say, girl, go hit that live. Go hit that live button, girl. And I did that. And I'm absolutely honored that God has placed you in my life, and for whatever that is for, I'm here for it all. Again, I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to end this live on that. Until the next time, this was a good one. Thank you all, and talk to you later.